does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So here's Miami's starting group. The front court is Jaquez and Butler. Hero out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Bitadze. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Banchero. And Rozier pulls it down. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. And the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Rozier.
Well, about as easy an assist as you could have. That time for Rozier.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Banchero, that's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, Hero. Back to Butler. Jaquez sets a screen for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good.
And, you know, over time with hard work, Butler has become a consistent shooter. And yet his jump shot, I think, continues to evolve.
Here's Banchero. Last game, 26 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Three-pointer, Butler. The rebound by Bitadze. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them. And they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten a win.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Rozier against Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
Suggs against Hero. Wagner kicks to Suggs. No good on the triple. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Hero. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banchero passes to Bitadze. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. Jaquez with the ball. Picked up by Suggs.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's Suggs. And the layup is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Jaquez against Suggs. And he dunks it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That's his first foul. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Hero. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And when you're drafted by the Heat like Hero was, you better play some defense.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Hero passes to Jaquez. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Banchero. He has 7.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Over in the corner, Rozier. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 4. Jaquez with the screen on Banchero. Butler passes to Jaquez. Shoots over Wagner. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Banchero. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Latrey. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Butler with the steal. Carter against Adebayo. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The kick out to Rozier. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Rozier. Isaac goes in. Some solid defense from Butler.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Caldwell Pope wishes the Suns. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Isaac misses. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Got that one up quick. 7 points for Jaime Jaquez.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rozier the pass to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Richardson getting points in transition. Easy buckets thanks to his hustle after the steal. Well, that's how you take advantage of the turnover.
Now here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. The Heat leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Jaquez against Wagner. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Here's Isaac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Scooped up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat out front, leading. But thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me? Or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little... Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Well, they've been the more measured team.
That'll do it for our show.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Magic trail by 4. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner with the rebound and score. Good work near the hoop.
Burks against Suggs. Highsmith the pass to Burks. Love with the screen on Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Love. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. Burks has got his first bucket of the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. The Magic trail by 4. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Black. It's hauled in by the Heat. Carter kicks to Black. Back to Carter. Tries again. And he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got his first basket.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. Burks can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Here's Burks. Buries it down low.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Black dishes to Carter. Rebound by Butler. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit. With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
The Heat with the lead. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Burks' shot is good. For Orlando, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Black. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray.
A reliable passer leaves obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of them.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Burks for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, and Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Like the pass to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Like the pass to Bitadze. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Carter. Another shot, 6 to shoot.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Wendell Carter Jr.
And the second free throw, good. There's 14 seconds left in the third. There's Hero with a three. Rebounded by Howard. Carter looking around. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 4. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5, it's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Then there's Banchero, and it's Houston in at shooting guard. That's us out there for Orlando. Miami trailing. Outside, Rozier. Jaquez outside. Near the three-point line, it's Love, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Banchero passes to Wagner. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Magic lead by 4.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down low and stolen by Wagner. Banchero with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Banchero inside. Adebayo on him. Great D that time from Adebayo.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Rozier. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. There's the drive, and Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Jaquez the pass to Rozier. Two free throws coming up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
Will be reviewed on an NBA rule. There will be
foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in from Miami. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And the first one drops.
Terry Rozier is a reliable and experienced player, so he knows how to lead his team.
So he gets them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Black. Banchero inside, defended by Butler. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Wagner's got his first points of the night.
Good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Rozier got a hand on it. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Wagner passes to Banchero. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. Now, here's Banchero. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Outside, Hero. Here he goes. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And that one's good, Wagner.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Hero, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's Banchero missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. Up again. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. Pope loose. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
How about that composure? So cool under pressure. Well done by Terry Rozier.
They get the rebound. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Wagner passes to Banchero. Back to Wagner. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Hero to the inside. The kick outside to Butler. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. Hero, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Hero.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hero, that's a two-pointer, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And so here is Chicago. Orlando making their last shot. Ball no good. Here's Orlando. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Now here's Levine. 35 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
Here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Count the basket.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's Ball. Orlando making their last shot. From outside the arc. Great D that time from Suggs. For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Banchero. Williams grabs the board. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. White for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Banchero. Driving inside. Some solid defense from Williams.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the Magic pushing it up now. And Bataze gets it to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Levine.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Ball no good.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Bataze, and he jams it home with authority.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
On the wing, Levine. Buries it from 3. Levine's got 5 now.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Pass to Bataze. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Levine with a screen on Suggs. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Magic.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Suggs. Back to Banchero. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
And here are the Bulls now. Orlando making their last shot. Outside, Williams. Ball against Suggs. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Carter. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Williams. Beyond the arc. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Ball. White's got his second bucket on the night.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
The 3 from Banchero. Here's Carter. Pass to Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Williams' shot is good.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Now Banchero. 26 points for him last game against Toronto. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Now Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Vucevic. The 3 from Banchero. Only his second make in 9 attempts.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Magic.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in.
Anthony Black.
Suggs against Ball. To the paint. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Mo Wagner. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Wagner with a steal. Isaac with it. Guarded now by Ball. Back to Isaac. On the wing, Suggs. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Isaac outside. Here's the floater. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Greg is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. White with the steal. From deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 3. Here's Black. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. White finds Craig. Back to White. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Snatched up. Isaac, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Wagner. Launches a 3. On target from range. And it's an 8-point Magic lead.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Outside Craig. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Orlando ahead, leading by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know?
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at it.
Appreciate you joining.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Zach LaVine out there with Buzelis, and it's Smith in at the center position. Here's Suggs. Chicago making their last shot. Soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 8.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Smith passes to White. Now Levine. Right side White. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine for 3. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And Suggs, here we go. Here's Batase. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Isaac, and it's Houston in for Howard. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for Giddey. Here's Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
A springing athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
Harris is checked in for Houston. Orlando leading by 8. Suggs surveys the D. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
White with a screen on Suggs. Dosumu, the pass to White. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 9.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
How about the grit of Ayo Dosumu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, BA. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
Now here's Smith. No made baskets yet.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. Smith with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Down low. That's tipped. Levine with it. Now Carter defending. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Suggs. To the inside, Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Dosumu. He's covered by Suggs. Up top, Horton Tucker. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Harris. The shot's good. And now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Levine. Oh, great D that time from Harris. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
A nice shot by Smith.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Carter. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Ball right side. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Cole Anthony, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Wagner, left side. And Carroll with a screen on Ball. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Then there's Banchero, and it's Howard in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero against Ball. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
He drops it from range.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first points in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And Ball throws it down.
Turning on the Jets in transition. Ball, excellent job at getting to the right spots in these situations.
Wagner with a screen on Ball. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Howard. Just 5 to shoot. There's Ball with a 3. No good on the shot.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Lets the 3 fly. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. Williams with the screen. Here's Ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. The putback. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Consistently productive. Vuce can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Giddey. Ball against Caldwell Pope. Ball's doubled. Pass to White. LaVine against Wagner. 3-pointer, Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Banchero. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. And he's got a nose for the big situations.
And stolen by Banchero. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Misses from close range. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Oh, LaVine in the paint.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Pass to Wagner. Vucevic with a steal. And stolen by Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And the dunk by Isaac.
They're stepping up when his team needs a bucket. Isaac relishes being in these situations. congratulations.
Here's Levine. White, the pass to Ball. Back to White. Ball outside. Inside. Caldwell Pope against White. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Walker with a screen. And Caro. And he buries it.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Levine. White, the pass to Ball. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vucevic. Oh, off target. White with the steal. And Levine, throw it down.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there?
Momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
And yes, the officials want to take a look at this one. They initially thought he didn't get it off, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is here. They may go from winners to losers just like that.
excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. And here is Hero after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Vucevic. Last game we saw him score 14. Outside Levine. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP. The Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's deflected. And White kicks to Levine. And here's White. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Highsmith grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shoots from the line.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. Trailing by 4. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Here's a look at some stats for Levine. Good season for him last year. Put up about 19 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there. Off that pick and roll.
Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Here's Adebayo. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Bulls trail by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Giddey. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we'll share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Now Hero, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass. Giddey with it. Picked up by Hero. And he gets it to go.
Fantastic execution in transition. The young legs of Giddey are impressive in those situations.
Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 6 points for Bam Adebayo. LaVine wide open. Rebound by Butler.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
For 3, LaVine. Rebound by the Heat. Butler deciding where to go with it. And here's Adebayo outside. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Vucevic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided. So far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. The guard set is Giddey and White. LaVine and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Branson's entering the NBA. Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Here's Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Floats it up to Butler. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. White the pass to Vucevic. Out to White. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Rozier against White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Hero kicks to Rozier. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic the pass to Giddey. Williams finds Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Miami grabs the miss. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hero against Giddey. Pass to Highsmith. Butler in the corner. Now Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Hero, and then for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Bulls trail by 5. Levine dishes the ball. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tries the spin move. Pass to Jovic. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Richardson. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. Here's Burks. No good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Outside, White. Smith outside. Fires the 3. He doesn't hit that one. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Burks looking around. Here's Jaquez. Carries it from 3-point range.
Well, concentration from Jaquez at the arc, putting everything he's got into that one.
Pass to Love. Back to Jaquez. Jaquez with a screen on Levine. Deep 2 from Robinson. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Fires the 3. And no good that time. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Circling back to our game tonight, Bam Adebayo was on one in that first half.
Bam has been the...
And that's a halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Robinson. Rozier's out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 5. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. The Heat leading by 8. Robinson kicks to Burks. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Carter against Burks. From past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter with the bucket.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
The Heat with the lead. Rozier looking around. Jaquez outside. Ware passes to Jaquez. Outside Robinson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Heat lead by 8.
Well, in the basketball dictionary, if you look up the definition of pure jump shot, you might find Duncan Robinson.
Smith the pass to Carter. Back to Smith. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
To the middle. Here's Johnson, and the rejection by Smith. Jaquez with the steal. In the corner, it's Robinson. 1:33 left in the third quarter. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Burks with it. He takes it in, and the layup falls.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Larson, defended by Dosunmu. Second shot opportunity, and Jaquez with the lay-in. Jaquez has got his second bucket tonight.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do, attack on the interior.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Robinson passes to Burks, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Burks has got 7 points here in this quarter. Burks with the steal. Pass to Larson. The three. It's tipped. Giddey against Burks. Horton Tucker with it. From outside, off the mark. Burks with it. Giddey defending. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Miami ahead, up by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Terry. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. Bulls trail by 11. Chicago again turning it over. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Tries to save it. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Adebayo the screen. Here's Highsmith. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot no good by Duarte. The Heat leading by 14. Highsmith the pass to Butler. On the wing, Rozier. Spins. Pass to Highsmith. Just 4 to shoot. Adebayo with the bucket.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Horton Tucker with it. Picked up by Hero. Here's Giddey. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Adebayo tries the spin move over Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big One, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Here's Highsmith. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Oh, tough play by Butler.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Hero brings the double team. Giddey, no good. Miami leading by 15. For 3. Hero, no good. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
White the pass to Giddey. Over Rozier. And Giddey gets it to go.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Pass to Highsmith. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. Here's White. That three off the mark. Here's Butler. Can't hit from the elbow. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was all right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Hero. It's rebounded by Batadze.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Banchero in the post. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Butler passes to Highsmith. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. 4-point game. And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense there.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Wagner inside, counted by Adebayo. The 3 from Suggs, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Highsmith. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. It's Banchero with the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. Heat trail by 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Orlando in second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. Counted from distance. Suggs has got 6 points.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Adebayo finds Rozier. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game. Black's checked in for Orlando.
In for the Magic, 0.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Hero outside. Pass to Butler. Tries the spin move. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 6. Here's Black. Offensive rebound. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Batadze with a screen. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Rozier. And they're running. Pushing it up now. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Rozier. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Highsmith passes to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. Orlando shooting their third free throw shot of the game. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Robinson can't hit. Here's Black. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. They trail by 3. Pass to Highsmith. Outside for Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo doesn't go that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic leading by 3. Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Hero grabs the board.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Wagner against Robinson. Adebayo a screen on Wagner. Here's Robinson. An easy 2 on the layup. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Emphatic finish from Butler.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him. and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Magic. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hero against Suggs. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Banchero surveys. Miami grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them. And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Wagner against Butler. Pass to Jovic. Back to Butler. Over Wagner. The shot by Butler, no good. The Magic have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Banchero uses his size down there.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
There's a screen by Love. Here's Jovic, guarded by Banchero. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Fires from the wing. That one is off. Suggs surveys the D. Kicks it out to Wagner. It'll count. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Hello. When I look at Miami, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
Despite being the visitor.
That's it for us.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bataze in at the 5, roaming the paint. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
No problems knocking that one down. Banchero's got 21.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And again, it's Miami converting.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
It's stolen by Jaquez. Hero outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Banchero no good. The Heat with the lead. Rozier with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. It's hauled in by the Magic. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game. Banchero left side. Got a hand on it. Suggs outside. Banchero with a screen on Hero. Goes back up. Banchero no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Butler. Outside for Rozier. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And deadly from deep. Rozier making it happen from beyond the arc.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Now here's Hero. He's got 12. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Banchero against Jaquez to stop the run. And that one drops for him. Banchero's got 23 points.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Jaquez against Banchero. Pass to Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th, Orlando.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And Suggs, here we go. Isaac outside. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Rozier looking around. Outside Jaquez. 6 to shoot. A good-looking shot from the wing. Jaquez has gotten his first bucket of the night. Orlando trailing here. Here's Isaac driving to the basket, and the dunk by Isaac.
And that looked like a guard on the attack. Isaac using his athleticism and quickness to capitalize.
Pass to Richardson. It's Jaquez on the wing. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Deflected. Caldwell Pope against Rozier. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Johnson. Highsmith comes in for Jaquez. And it's Burks in for Richardson. Carter can't get it to go. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. Here's Highsmith. Isaac covering. Adebayo, the open look. Miami, no good that time either.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Terry Rozier is out there with Josh Christopher. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Wagner finds Suggs. Here's Black. Butler covering. Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Pass to Highsmith. Offline with a 3. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
Jimmy Butler, first personal foul, first team foul.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Butler passes to Rozier. Hero outside. Pass to Highsmith. There's the 3. Oh, Carter with the block.
Watch this great defensive execution. Carter Jr. connecting on the block.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Banchero comes in for Wagner. Wagner's checked in for Houston. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Queen. Suggs with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Banchero cleaning up the fast break.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender, knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition points.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Oh, it's stolen. Moving it up. And the basket by Highsmith.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Banchero. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Heat trail by 6. And here's Butler outside. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Pass to Bataze from downtown. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Banchero against Butler. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hero on the wing to tie it up. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bataze's got 6 rebounds in the game. Banchero in the post. Butler covering. Pass to Suggs. Stolen by Hero. And here's the fast break. Adebayo from long range. Money. Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Money!
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Batase. And here's Banchero to win the run. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Wow! Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Suggs outside. Pass to Batase. Banchero right side. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Adebayo can't cash it in.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a lead.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
The ball's knocked loose. For the win! So a close game sees Miami taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many.
season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Here's Wagner. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. Banchero, right side. Pass to Suggs. Banchero has screen on White. Suggs dishes to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Now, here's Banchero. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Suggs against Giddey. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. No good that time.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And again, Chicago. No good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. That one, no good. Bulls trail by 7. For 3, Levine. The rebound by Bitadze. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Yep, it counts. And it's 7 points for Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Stolen by Levine. Williams passes to White. Here's Giddey. And nothing has fallen for him right now. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to Toronto. To the wing right side. Launches it. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 12 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Giddey, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Bitadze. They get it again. Wagner kicks it out to Banchero. A putback. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, you can see the athleticism there. I mean, Levine able to stop, gather, and pop in one fluid motion. I know it looked easy, folks, but that's athleticism and giftedness right there.
Now, here's Banchero. Last game, 26 points. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Bitadze. Can't nail the jump. And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clip. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Opposed pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. Caldwell Pope outside. Isaac kicks to Wagner. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Levine can't hit. Orlando leading by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter with a screen on Ball. Pass to Isaac. This one for 3. Carter. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Carter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Sinks the three-pointer.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Vucevic kicks to White. No good from outside. Orlando leading by 16. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 6. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And that one falls for White. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Ball. Here's Levine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Pass to Black. 1:32 left in the first half. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's White. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
Outside, Levine. Suggs with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. For 3, Caldwell Pope kept alive. Pass to Wagner. It's Black in the corner. Tries again. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Magic leading by 15. And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Vucevic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Carter. Last game he had 10 points. Down low. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Levine kicks to White. It's deflected. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up their... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah. And moving along. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
Well, we've got a second. Half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard set is Giddey and White. Levine is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Suggs. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. White drives in, and White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars. Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Banchero against White, and there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Houston's checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Phillips, the pass to Giddey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. They've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Stolen by Levine. And here comes the break. Can they get it? And Phillips gets it to go. Phillips has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And stolen by Giddey. Levine finds Giddey. Goes Hunmu. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Banchero outside. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Giddey, and he goes in for the dunk.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Banchero dishes to Harris. Back to Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pass to Giddey. Smith scanning the floor. Over Banchero. And here's Levine. 5 to shoot. Horton Tucker with it. Picked up by Harris. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end. Put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Banchero outside. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Levine finds Smith. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Smith wide open. He fires. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Banchero, that's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Hits the 3-point bomb. Giddey's got 8 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Drills the 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Contavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Black. And it's Banchero in at the power forward position. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating D, efficient offense, excellent energy, and this dude is a real valuable piece.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Terry comes in for Levine, and Chris Duarte's subbed in for Javon Carter. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. Terry's setting the pick for Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. There's a screen by Williams. A wide open look here for Terry. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And finished off by Wagner.
Hey, at 6'11", 245, and nothing extra, the sheer size of Wagner is a problem.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Horton Tucker comes in for Terry. And it's Kobe White in for Duarte. Orlando also making some changes. Hans Wagner's checked in for Banchero. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
White, wide open, he fires. Rebounded by Isaac.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Here's Black. Wagner wide open. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 18. And White kicks to Giddey. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Wagner against White. Wagner passes to Isaac. No good on the shot. Great D that time for Vucevic. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Vucevic with it. Defended now by Wagner. Sinks the triple.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
1:29 left in the fourth. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Giddey. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Orlando.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
They've got one more game left against them. And there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paolo Banchero.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Deep 2 from Wagner. Offensive rebound. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA
but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. So it's Chicago now. Miami making their last shot. Now here's White. Over Robinson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Hero against Ball. Butler taking his time here. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Adebayo, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Williams against Robinson to the inside. Oh, deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, in a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Now here's Adebayo. Hero, left side. Butler against Levine. Butler, good. Butler's got 5.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vucevic.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage.
Highsmith passes to Adebayo. And it's Chicago with a board. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball against Hero. Pass to Highsmith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Levine finds White. Williams a screen on Robinson. White for 3. Highsmith grabs the board.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Robinson passes to Highsmith. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Williams. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Robinson. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And it's Highsmith missing. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Jaquez has checked in for Miami. For three, Robinson. The shot off that time. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside Levine. Fires the three. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. And they pick up 2.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Highsmith. Kicks it to Hero. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. Now here's Butler. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Nifty move. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Chicago trailing here. White for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Well, the Heat's shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Levine. Hero for 3. Ball with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The game now all tied up. Levine's got 9.
Zach Levine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And here's Butler outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. White for 3. That shot is off.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Highsmith. Here he goes. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
To the paint. Here's Ball. Levine with room to shoot. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And here's Butler outside. Drops in the 3. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
To the wing on the left. Levine passes to White. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Stolen! Here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Team foul. Shooting for Miami.
People were worried that this would slow the action down, but with so many close...
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for White, and Giddey's subbed in for Ball. And he makes a first.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
The Bulls trail by 9. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smith. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
Here's Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Smith with a screen on Butler. Here's Levine. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Rozier. Love a screen on Giddey. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Love with the basket on the assist by Rozier. Love's got his first 3 points of the game. Smith no good. And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
These two guys have been very competitive.
That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Javon Carter is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Butler on the wing. Back to Burks. All alone. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Up top, Burks. Pass to Christopher. The three is up. Rebound by the Bulls. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Vucevic gets the bucket.
You got to guard that big man from deep. Vuce, he can definitely splash from any spot.
Steps back. Here's Burks. And the layup is good off the glass.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Left side, Levine. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Horton Tucker. The Heat making a switch here. From deep three-point range. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Heat leading by 10. Johnson on the wing. Down low. Outside Burks. This one for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
For Chicago, Smith comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in for Phillips. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Johnson.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here's Smith. There's a screen. Here's Ball. Levine with it. Now guarded by Butler. And Levine throws it down.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Rozier going inside.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Giddey. Yep, that one goes.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Now here's White. Had the space there, but it's offline. 1:41 left in the third. It's Giddey on the wing. Smith inside. Covered by Love. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Rozier can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. Giddey with it. Guarded down by Jaquez. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Oh. There's 57 seconds. Outside for Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Rozier from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off with the layup. Jaquez against Levine. Jaquez, the pass to Butler. Jaquez with a screen on Ball. Burks with it. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Burks has got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Levine passes to Smith. Butler against Giddey. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And here's Hero. Chicago with a rebound. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's White. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The Bulls trail by 5. White with it. Hero picks him up. White, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And it's Highsmith missing. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Hero. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taken care of the ball to this point.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Now here's Hero. Buries it down low. And the Heat lead by 5.
A nice rhythm to his game here late. He's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter, looking to put him over the top.
Vucevic finds ball. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Adebayo in the post. Working on Vucevic. Oh, misses the dunk. It's hauled in by Robinson. Heat leading by 3. Here's Highsmith. Spins. Here's Hero into the lane. Scores off the spin.
In these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
White against Robinson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Hero. Back to Adebayo. Releases. And that one is right through the heart.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
White against Robinson. Oh, he botches the dunk. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. He was all alone on that one. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's Horton Tucker. They get it back. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. And Miami also making a switch. Butler's checked in. 46 seconds left in the fourth. LaVine can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Butler can't get it to go.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
There's Ball with a three. Highsmith grabs the board. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a three. Here's LaVine for three. No good. So it's Miami picking up the win. And they, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie